the Gold Prayer Book. Turn to page 27, and we'll recite the 7 Limb Prayer on page 27. Oh, there it is right there. Gosum gu pegone chatselo nge shang yi tu churti malupu tomene sadi tun tam che shak kepa gewanam la shirang korwa matom bardu le june drola cherki kolo korwa dang da jengenam jan chu chen pongo. And turn to page 97. And at the bottom is the short mandala offering. So let's offer that. Sashi perki shushing metok tamri rabdi shi ni tegen padi sangye shingdu mikte uwa yidro kunam dag shila parsho jetsun lama dampa kenam kichu kukala kense chujintri jita tsampe duje zima la cherki char pawabtu so idam guru ratamandalaka niryatayami.
Maybe Vajrasattva mantra, 21 times.
Okay, so turn to page 64. 64. And we'll read the verse of praise at the top of the page first, and then the mantras on the bottom of the page. Merely thinking of just your name eradicates all obstacles and immediately purifies all negative karma. Thus to you, unsurpassed Vajrasattva, I make prostration. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tena Patishta Dido Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Supokaya Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayach Sarva Karma Tutsa Me Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Aha Ha Ha Ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatakat Vajrayama Me Muncha Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya samaya Sattva ahum pe Om Vajrasvato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasvato tenapa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayach Sarva karma tutsa me Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ha ho Bhagavana sarva tatakat Ajrema me muncha vaja bhava maha samaya Sata ahum pe Om Vajrasato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato tenopa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayach Karma tutsame chitam shriyam kuruhum ha ho Bhagavana sarva tatakat Vajremamne muncha vaja bhava maha samaya Sato ahum pe Om Vajrasvato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasvato tenapa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayach Sarva karma tutsa me Chitam shriyam kuruhum ha ho Bhagavan Sarva tatakat Vajremame muncha vaja bhava maha samaya Sato ahum pe Om Vajrasato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato tenapa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma tutsa me Chitam shriyam kuruhum ha ho Bhagavan Sarva tathagata Vajremamne muncha vaja bhava maha samaya Sato ahum pe Om Vajrasato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato tenopa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma tutsa me Chitam shriyam kuruhum ha ho Bhagavan Sarva tathagata Vajremamne muncha vaja bhava maha Sato ahum pe Om Vajrasato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato tenopa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayach Sarva karma tutsa me Chitam shriyam kuruhum ha ho Bhagavan Sarva tathagata Vajremamne muncha vaja bhava maha samaya Sato ahum pe Om Vajrasato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato tenopa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma tutsa me Chitam shriyam kuruhum ha ho Bhagavan Sarva tathagata Vajremamne muncha vaja bhava maha samaya Sato ahum pe Om Vajrasato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato tenapa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma tutsa me Chitam shriyam kuruhum ha ho Bhagavana Sarva tathagat Vajremamne muncha vaja bhava maha samaya Sato ahum pe Om Vajrasato samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato tenopa Tishtadido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma tutsa me Chitam shriyam kuruhum ha ho Bhagavana Sarva tathagat Vajremamne muncha vaja bhava maha samaya Sato ahum pe Om Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Sutokaya me bhava Supokaya me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sutsamne Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavan Vatatakat Vajramame Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Akumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma tutsamne Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatakat Vajramamne Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Utokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sutsamne Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatakat Vajramamne Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Urakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sutsame Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatakat Vajramamne Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sutsamne Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavan Vatatakat Vajramamne Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sutsamne Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatakat Vajramamne Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sutsamne Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatakat Vajramamne Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sutsamne Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatakat Vajramamne Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopatishta me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sutsamne Chitam shriyam kuruhum Ahahaha ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatakat Vajramamne Muntra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Sato tenopa, tishta dido me bawa, suto kayo me bawa, supo kayo me bawa, anurakto me bawa, sarva siddhi me prayacha, sarva karma tutsamne, chitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagavan sarva tatakat, vajramam ne mushve vajra bawa mahasamaya, svatva ahum pe om vajrasvato samaya manyupalaya, Vajrasato tenopa tishta dido me bawa, suto kayo me bawa, supo kayo me bawa, anurakto me bawa, sarva siddhi me prayacha, sarva karma tutsame, chitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagavan sarva tathagata, vajramam ne mushve vajra bawa mahasamaya, sato ahum te.
So now please visualize, deep down from your heart, visualize whatever mistake that whatever mistake that I've done, and doing now is going to down the future. Whatever mistakes that related to the speech, body and mind, because out of not knowing whether this is right or wrong, not knowing, that's one way to like making mistake, but not knowing, but that means you don't have intentions. But you just make some mistake, but without intention, but not knowing. So then out of ignorance, then mistakes also been created by out of ignorance, and out of not knowing and out of ignorance. Probably there's two different things done in Mumbai. So the ignorance is much more complex and deeper. Than in Mumbai. So then out of not knowing, out of ignorance, then breaking vows, breaking pledge, samaya, breaking commitments, promise, so on and so forth, all of that. Okay. In front of all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, I sincerely, genuinely want to purify all the mistakes that's been done in the past, doing now, and going to do in the future, out of not knowing and ignorance. Ignorance. Say then sincerely, genuinely and sincerely in front of all the enlightened beings and Bodhisattva enlightened beings, and want to purify them. So there's the intentions, want to purify. Or sincerely, genuinely want to purify in order to move on. Move on the high state. Liberate yourself from the cyclic existence, samsara. So then achieve fully enlightenment in order to benefit all mother ascended beings. So then right after that, then you have to imagine deep down from your heart, the Buddha Vajrasattva calls your name, fortunate one, whatever your name might be, calls your names, or fortunate John or Peter or whatever, Tashi or whatever you call. Calls, your mistake, all your mistake, is the mistake that's been done in the past, doing now, going to do in the future, all your mistake. You call, Buddha Vajrasattva calls your name, calls your name. So then tells you that all your mistake in the past, the present, the future, 3 times, mistake by 3 times. Breaking vow, breaking samaya, pledge, commitment, promise, whatever that might be. Breaking. out of not knowing or ignorance. Not just one, all of them completely purify. Part of the mantra you just recited. Oh, see. Part of the mantra you just recited, completely purify. Oh. Not just one, all of them completely purify. Oh. That's what Buddha Vajrasattva said to you. That's what Buddha Vajrasattva said, calling your name, and said to you, or tell you, or told you, whatever. Said to you, completely purify. So then your body, speech, and mind become pure. Pure as Buddha Vajrasattva body, speech, and mind. Completely free from mistake, completely free from mistake. Then you become your body speech become pure, free of mistake, pure. So then that purity remains in your center of your heart forever. Okay. That's what you then. Or then now you dedicate your body, spirit, mind become pure. Likewise, Vajrasattva. So then the purity, what is called purity or pure? Or that purity remains in center of your heart forever. So then merely remembering Buddha Vajrasattva names purify everything in the negative mistake, all the mistakes, purify all the mistakes. If that's the case, reciting mantra definitely will purify. So okay, so if you feel bad about something, then what do? You purify them. You purify. In order to feel good, you purify them. It's not that difficult to purify. But it does require some effort. It's not that difficult to clean your bowl. When you finish your lunch, it's not going to clean by itself. You have to clean. It requires effort. Once you start to clean, it's going to be clean. Similar, when you feel bad about something, what do? You purify them. Purify them, yeah, that's what you do, purify them. When you remember them, what do? You purify them. Then instead of feeling bad, you feel good because you did something positive. When you're remembering something negative, then you do something positive. In the end, then you feel good. Instead of feeling bad, you feel good because you did something positive. That's the beautiful of purification practice. That's why people need to be purified. Okay? It's very important. Very important. This is very good. Otherwise, thinking about something negative, out of negative mind, and doing nothing, then it's not good. It's not good. Think something negative out of positive mindset, then you do something positive, then you purify them. You purify them. So in the end, instead of feeling bad, you feel good. You do something positive. Okay, so just want to share that with you. So Vajrasattva reciting Vajrasattva mantra. So very good. Okay, so so now back to the class. Sorry, become a little louder.
Geshe-la Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer.
Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer.
Page 98. Sankti-padu Kapsu-suchi. Daki-kesu Pepsunam-ki Dola Benchu Sange Tu Basho.
Sanje
Chudanzo ki chonam la, Janchuba dudani kapsuchi, Dagi chun yengi pesernam gi, Dola penchu sangye tu pasho.
Sanje
Chudanzo ki chonam la, Janchuba dudani kapsuchi, Dagi chun yengi pesernam gi, Dola penchu sangye tu pasho.
Reciting refuge Buddhist prayer is to help us to set up positive intentions to listen the teachings. Oh, yeah. Take refuge Buddha Dharma Sangha to Sangha to achieve full enlightenment in order to, for what? Just to benefit, that's all, just to benefit. Whom? Every breathing living beings. Oh. For whom? Every breathing living beings. Oh, that's all. Oh. Not just American or Tibetan or Buddhist, no. Every breathing living beings. Oh, just to benefit, that's all. Just to benefit. Oh. That's why it's not just traditions. Reciting refuge Buddhist prayer, of course, it's a tradition, but it has reason. That, so it's kind of like guided, it's like self-guided meditations. They guide you to set up positive intentions for your, for the class. Okay. Oh. So then merit that you create become more powerful. Oh. Ni was on the Gujin, Nanola Pemba, Lamjin, the Baga Kanda, the Meton, Nabaku, not this one, you did charge yourself, or just Chajal. Kangi Dinjan, the one, Jungaba, Meva, Jemeva, Jamameva, Nameva, Homeva, Domeva, the Metiban, the Bazoba, the Madam Tabata, Chajal. Kangi Aduzen, Yazon, and Navan, the Bomber, and the Vision, and the Godam de la John. Everybody has copy?
We use the Gold Prayer Book.
Not the copy.
We're on page 144 in the Gold Prayer Book, stanza number 10.
So today, I think last Wednesday, today's topic is like emptiness, or emptiness. One of the most difficult topic in the Buddhist teaching. So, stanza number 9. Okay, stanza number 9. You see, stanza number 9. The reason to meditate on the right view, emptiness, same thing. Whichever is better for, whichever suits you better, same thing. There's because Nilu, the root text is called Nilu. Nilu means ultimate reality. That's called Nilu. Same. Right view, ultimate reality, emptiness, this all same thing, means same thing. Without wisdom realizing ultimate reality, Nilu, ultimate reality, Nilu, that refers to everything you see. Then even without wisdom realizing ultimate realities, wisdom, or like wisdom, when you say wisdom, there's 3 different types of wisdoms. Wisdom by hearing something, heard. You heard something, then read something, that generate wisdom, called Tujung Sharab. Tujung means you hear something, then that produce wisdom called Tujung Sharab, that the wisdom produced by hearing the teachings. Samjung Sharab, wisdom, that's for the sake of knowledge. Wisdom produced by thinking, reflecting what you heard, reflecting. Samjung Sharab. Gobjung Sharab, then Whatever you heard, then you meditate on that. You meditate on that, so that produce one of the best wisdoms, Gomjung Sherab. So that wisdom will liberate you, liberate. Oh. So here probably refers to the last wisdom, the wisdom produced by meditating on emptiness. Oh, so that's the one. So then, of course, in order to meditate on emptiness, first you have to think about emptiness. In order to think about emptiness, first you have to hear about emptiness. What is emptiness? Otherwise, somebody say, "Oh, meditate on elephant." You have no idea what is elephant. So how you can meditate on elephant, because you don't know. You may think, "Oh, rat is elephant." That's not. You may end up thinking of a rat, so that's not elephant. So you have to understand. So that's why you have to first know. In order to meditate on, you have to think about. In order to think, you have to know. If you don't know, there's nothing to think about. Oh. So this wisdom is the last one. Okay, wisdom produced by meditating on emptiness, ultimate reality. Oh. Without wisdom realizing ultimate realities, even though you had generated renunciation and mind of enlightenment, that's same as bodhicitta. Bodhicitta, altruistic attitude. Bodhicitta, same. Mind of enlightenment, bodhicitta, same thing, means same thing. You cannot cut the root cause of cycling means samsara. Same thing. Like birth, then age, then sicknesses, then death, then goes round and round, round and round. That's called cycle. Cycle. 12 links goes round and round, round and round. First one is ignorance. Not knowing ultimate realities, then you can't stop that cycle. So therefore, here, you cannot cut the root. What is the root? Ignorance. Fundamental confusion, ignorance, that's the root. If you cannot cut the root, then cycle will continue. Cycle will continue. So, you cannot cut the root cause of cycling or samsara, same thing. It's not a place, it's not a place. Oh, it's not a place. It's like cycling, going around by our thought and our actions. It's powered by, it's forced by our thought and actions, then to tune the wheel. Tune the wheel. Oh. So then, therefore, attempt the method to realize dependent arising. Dependent arising. Nilu tobe shara midana nginju chanju semla konju sibe tsawa jo teji tendo tobe thalabe tendel. Oh, tendel. So the dependent arising called tendel. No? This is happening. This is happening not because somebody decided. No. This is happening because of this. This is happening because of this. It's not because somebody decided to make it happen. Not like that. It's happening because of this. Dijebe dijus. Dijebeshi dijes. There's the sutra. The sutras in the sutra. Because of this happened because of this. That's called dependent arising. Dependent arising. Tendel. I'm not sure what it's called in Sanskrit, so that I don't remember. Dependent arising called tendel. Oh. Depending on causes and conditions, depending on causes and conditions. Everything is happening because of causes and conditions, not because of somebody else. So yeah, that's what we do. We blame somebody else. It's not because because the cause of condition, things happening, not because of somebody else. That's ignorance. That's ignorance. Now here the next stanza number 10, showing the right view. So within the dependent arising, there's gross and subtle. There's gross and subtle. Gross, for example, like when you plant rose seed, then it'll grow as then you get rose, what you call flowers. There's like external causality. There's the gross interdependent. Then subtle, so then it's like The subtle is subtle. So it will come later here. Showing the right views. Kashi korde chonam tamjeji, junde name luwa metoji, kashi korde chonam tamjeji. So now here. One who sees the cause and effect. Because junde, ju, cause, de, result, or effect or result. Junde, so kashi korde chonam tamjeji. All the phenomena, one who sees the cause and effect of all the phenomena of both cyclic existence or samsara, same thing, cyclic existence, and the state beyond sorrow, they're same as like liberations. Moksha, liberation, same thing. State beyond sorrow, sorrow refers to all the complications that we experience being part of samsara. Oh, so that sorrow doesn't mean pain, it means chaos, kind of chaos. Oh. No matter how you do, there's always something. What is that? That's the nature of samsara. Oh. Sorrow doesn't mean pain. No, doesn't mean pain. It means more like complications. Oh. State beyond sorrow, so that is like liberation. Okay, that's liberation. For the sake of knowledge, that's liberation. Same moksha, liberation, the same thing, same meaning. Oh. Both cyclic existence in the state beyond sorrow is forever unbetraying. Oh. Important to remember. Causality, law of causality. Oh. What goes round comes round. What goes round comes round. Oh, lende, causality. Oh. To improve your life. Oh. Otherwise, what's the difference between blaming and causality? There's not much difference. Causality is there to improve your life. Karma is there to improve your life, not to blame. So blame game, that's not a karma. Everybody does. Karma to improve your life. Causality, unbetraying. Milua. No, that's called milua. In Tibetan word, it's called milua, unbetraying. Oh. And for whom any object trusted in, now it's getting a little bit difficult, and for whom any object trusted in by the grasping mind has completely disappeared. Does it make sense? Make sense? Then maybe you all realize emptiness. And for yeah, that means you are liberated, or you are liberated, or you are going to liberate very soon, before Christmas. See, and for whom any object, anything, including self, I, including I. I is not excluded. I is very much included. And for whom any object trusted in by the grasping mind, kashi kote chona tamji junde name luwa medoshi junde rakal juwa junde name luwa mikpe teso that's the one, mikpe teso. Oh, kushi was a mikpe teso, that's the Tibetan word called object. And for whom any object trusted in by the grasping mind, so that's not the healthy one. No, there's the mind. How you say it, like conventional reality. This everything. This is called conventional reality. All of this. The way it appears, or way we experience, the way it exists is different. It's not same. Therefore, it's called conventional reality. It's reality in conventional way, not ultimate way. Ultimate way, that's emptiness. The way it appears, the way it exists, is the same. That's ultimate reality, true truth. Conventional truth, ultimate, that's ultimate truth. So right now, how we see, how we interact with object is beyond merely label. It's beyond merely label. It's like black and white, very serious or absolute, independent. Is beyond merely label. We don't see merely label object. We don't see, like we see something beyond merely label, like something concrete, absolute, inherent, independent. Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. So when that way of seeing disappear, that's what it exactly means. That way of experiencing, seeing things, when it disappears, meditating on emptiness, so then you, like I said, then disappear. That like prayer will not. This is not going to disappear. No, this is here. How is it going to disappear? This is not going to disappear. It's here. This is called prayer will. But the way we correspond, the way we experience, is beyond merely label, absolute, concrete, independent, inherent. So that is big mistake. So when that way of seeing or experiencing disappears, what happens? Oh, now see. Now you make a little bit sense. And for whom any object trusted. Yeah, that's what we do. We trust what we see. Trust it. See, when the magicians, when they create horse out of piece of wood, the reality is piece of wood. What do you see? Horse. What do you see? Horse. Not just that. Magician, what they see also horse too. What's the difference between magician and you? You believe what you see. Magician does not believe what she or he sees. That's piece of wood. That's what it is. It's piece of wood. So that's exactly. We don't just see, but we believe. We believe. So then, so that important critical point here. Now it may probably make a little more sense when you read, and for whom any object trusted. In by the grasping mind has completely now disappeared. What happens? Then has that time entered the path pleasing the Buddha. Jawa chebe lam. Jawa, Victor one. Buddha. Che means please. The path that greatly pleased by Victor one. So what is that? That's wisdom realizing emptiness. That's the path. Then you enter into that path. So where you see things, experience things beyond merely label. So when that disappears, so then you enter into the path that greatly pleasing the enlightened beings. That's emptiness. Wisdom realizing emptiness. Okay? That makes sense, little bit sense? Kasi kote chona tamje junden name luwa medo mikbe teso. That's critical point. Mikbe teso. The object refers to object, how we experience, how we see things beyond merely label. That's big problem. So when it disappears, so then you enter into the path pleasing enlightened beings. That path refers to wisdom realizing emptiness. Then you are understanding of emptiness. That's the understanding been pleasing enlightened beings. That's the called path. Okay. So now so now it's become a little bit difficult. Now so luwa me batas. So now it says number 11, definition of not having completed an analysis of the right view. So now the if the appearance of dependent relation, dependent arising or dependent relation, so better to use the same word rather than using every sentence using different word is more confusing. So better to say dependent arising, not Tibetan uprising. It's not about Tibet, it's about dependent arising. It's called dependent arising. It's not Tibetan uprising. That's like March 30. If the appearance of dependent, better to stick with one word. In stanza number 9 says dependent arising. Now here says dependent relationship. Then says something else. No, there's no reason why you use extra word, different word. No reason. So better to stick with the word dependent arising. If the appearance of dependent arising, everything you see, that is dependent arising. Everything you see, that's dependent arising. Rising dependent on causes and conditions, not somebody decided to this thing to happen. No, it like arising based on causes and conditions. Nawatendel. Everything you experience, you see, you hear, you smell, that's called dependent arising. See, and that is conventional truth. True truth, that's conventional truth. No, it's not ultimate truth, it's conventional truth. It's called conventional truth. One side of the coin. Appearance of dependent arising, which is unbetraying. No need to explain. Everybody knows. No need to explain. It's accepted separately from emptiness. Now, the lua meba tongba kilente kowa. More you think about dependent arising, and your understanding of emptiness kind of fading away. Oh, that's also a problem. You see, when you see dependent arising, it's like, one coin, emptiness, another coin. That's a mistake. It's like same coin, two different sides. True truth, same coin, two different sides. Same coin. Once you see the separate coin, that's a mistake. Having any understanding, any knowledge about emptiness, when you focus on that, if you lose dependent arising, then there's problems. When you focus more on dependent arising, if you lose the ultimate part of reality, so then there's another problem. When you see there's two things separate, it's not separate. It's the same entity. It's like one coin, two sides, the same entity. It's not two different coins. Whenever you see these two things, dependent arising and emptiness, if you see that two separate coins, we need to put more effort. That's a mistake. So it's the same coin, two different sides. Long as you are seeing these two separate things, you can't cut the root of samsara. That means, so now here it says like, if the appearance of dependent arisings, which is unbetraying, is accepted separately from emptiness, ultimate reality, same, as long as they are seems as separate, true truth. Conventional truth, ultimate truth. True truth. Then one has still not realized the Buddha's intent. Like say Buddha's core teaching. intent means core teaching, core teachings. Everything's in taught. When you look at the Guide to Buddhist Way of Life, chapter number 9, which talks about emptiness, when you look at the chapter, very beginning of the chapter number 9, what Shantideva said. Everything that's been taught on those books, everything, practicing patience, being generous, practicing ethics, all of that, everything's been taught for what? For liberations, that's all. For liberations, for freedom. For freedom. Therefore, that's what there was. Therefore, if you are serious, if you are serious, overcoming from all the sorrow, whatever you call sorrow or complication of samsara, what you need to do? You need to see emptiness. You need to develop. You need to generate wisdom, realizing emptiness. So that's all. That's the Buddha's intent. You can call intent tubya gongba. Tubya gongba means intent, or means as a core teaching of Buddha's. Okay, it makes clear. It's clear. So now then because 다들 tubya gongba 또 보면서 다들 tubya gongba 또 보면서 Also for the sake of knowledge, that's very important. That's what we call right view, emptiness, ultimate reality. This all mean same thing. All mean same thing. So middle way, same thing. Why is it called middle? For the sake of knowledge, because the middle means free from two extreme view. Dodo, the way they translate called superimpose. Permanent. So I'm not sure why the word permanent is there. So I'm not sure of that. But superimpose, draw, dog. That's one extreme view. Draw, dog. Draw means feather. Dog means when you look at the bow and arrow, not it's the piece of bamboo. So what you add it on feather on the side of the arrow. It's not there before. You add it on. Seeing there's something independent, existent, that you just add it on is not there. You just add it on. It's not there. That's not how things exist. It's not solid. It's not absolute. It's not inherent. It's not independent, existent. That's you add it on. You add it on. That's called one extreme view. Superimpose. Something similar to adding the feather on the arrow. Something is not there before. You just add it on. And you may think, this is part of the arrow. It's not part of the arrow. You just add it on. Then you become familiar with that. You just go with that. It's not part of the arrow. It's just somebody add it on. Seeing something absolute inherent, they just your mind imposed there. It's not there. It's imposed. One extreme view called Dodo. One extreme view. For the sake of knowledge. Then called Kundeb. Nihilism. Now nothing exists. So that you are not seeing the middle way. You are like fall into one extreme view. Nihilism, nothing exists. Middle way, right view, ultimate reality. These are all synonym. These are all same. Free from this two extreme view. Doesn't exist exactly the way we impose, but it exists free from that. So that's called emptiness, middle way. Okay. Then about so now this kind of intellectually is also hard to understand. This one. Also now this not that kind of like explain more extra and more. How is there like extra explanations to prove that the stanza number 11? So I mean like the number 13. So that needs to be focused. That needs to pay more attention here. So now it says number 12. So if these two realizations. 또 남시 렌조 메바 찌자도 텐데 밀로 또 왔zam니네 니시지도 나고진다 대세다에 잡아줘 봐 니시도 고진다 저걸로 말하자 남시 렌조 메바 찌자도 남시 렌조 메바 찌자도 렌조 메바 찌자도 it is true. You could say true means understanding of conventional truth and understanding of ultimate truth. True power realization refers to that. Understanding, understanding merely what, or understanding a little bit deeper, then understanding very deep. Oh, that's different. Mere understanding created by listening about that. Then there's a little bit better understanding created by thinking or reflecting. Then there's deeper understanding by deep thinking. So there's three different things. If these two realizations are happening simultaneously without alternations, renjo meba chijatus, renjo meba chijatus. When you think about dependent arising, idea or understanding of emptiness is very much alive. Very much alive. It's not like fading away. When you think about emptiness, an idea or knowledge or realization about interdependent arising is very much alive, fresh. Doesn't interfere with each other. It's complement each other. Right now, it doesn't complement. When you think about dependent arising, then you lose the idea of ultimate reality. When you focus on ultimate reality, then you lose about the dependent arising. So that's the word. If these two realizations are happening simultaneously without alternations, renjok, alternation called renjok, only able to think one at a time. To focus on emptiness, then kind of lost in dependent arising. Focus on dependent arising, then lose the idea of emptiness. Not like that. Without simultaneously. And from merely seeing the dependent arising, 남시 renjo meba chijatus tende milu tonga tsamni ngeshi yuduna kujina tezadawe jaba zobalas. And from merely seeing the dependent arising as completely unbetraying the definite, I'm not sure how to pronounce this word. How you pronounce?
Ascertainment.
I'm not sure what that means. Definite ascertainment that completely destroys the. Yeah. So based on this sentence, I'm completely lost.
Understanding.
Definite ascertainment comes that completely destroys. Then, so you understand. That's good. So that does not all the objects are apprehended as truly existence. At that time, the analysis of the ultimate view is complete. When it's complete, when you think about, when you meditate on emptiness, right now, if somebody says, it's empty because it is dependent arising. What? No, you don't understand. It's empty because it's dependent arising. That makes sense. Eventually, right now, in the beginning, dependent arising sounds very much like completely separate from emptiness. That's what happened in the beginning, So, but it's the same thing, same thing. Everything has no true entities. Same entity, and has a different, what you call doba, so like different characteristic, different characteristic, same entity, true truth, same entity. That's why in the Heart Sutra, when you read Heart Sutra, emptiness is form is emptiness. It does not literally mean form is empty. Form is not empty. Form is very much alive. It's not empty. So when you now next time when you read, oh, form is empty, empty is form, form is not different, empty is not different form. What do you need to understand? What it's saying is saying these true truth. Form symbolize conventional truth. Emptiness symbolize ultimate truth. Oh, these are same entity, different characteristic. That's what you need to understand. When you see form is empty, emptiness is form, that's exactly what it means. You know, so it's not. It means same coin, two different sides. Oh, so that's what you need to understand. Okay. Oh.
Yes, Shella? So when they say form, they mean dependent arising?
Yeah, so they're the same thing.
Dependent arising is emptiness?
Emptiness is a dependent arising, and the dependent arising is not different than emptiness. Emptiness is not different than different. Doesn't literally mean one is functioning thing. No, prayer will disintegrate moment by moment. Emptiness does not disintegrate. So you should not take that literally. It means same entity, two different characteristics. Oh, oh, so then some people say like one coin, same coin, one coin, two different sides. Probably that's pretty good example. So somebody said I don't remember who said that. So I kind of like that. The same coin, two different sides. Oh. So then at that time the analysis of the ultimate view is complete. So now when you meditate on emptiness, your understanding of dependent arising is still there, very much there, fresh, very much there. So you don't lose that. It doesn't fade out. It's not going to fade away. Because of that, then emptiness makes sense. Because of dependent arising, emptiness theory does make sense. Without emptiness theory, there will be no dependent arising. There will be no karma. Oh. So right now, it's very much, difficult. So now then it's still the number 13 here. So this, probably I've been trying to say this probably many times in the Sunday class or maybe in this class. I'm not sure how much people understood when I said, because with my broken English. Furthermore, the appearance eliminate the extreme of existence. See, now Yota says. Does it make sense? Oh, it's hard. Now Yota says. So the extreme of existence, there's, as I mentioned, two extreme view. As I mentioned earlier before, there's one of them. One of them is this. Dodo, as I said, eating the feather on the arrow. That's what that is. First one. Oh. Now yata. So there's this just one line, but it has deep meaning. If just word-wise, it's just one line. Now yata self. It's easy to say. Oh, now yata cells. No, now yata cells. Oh. Inherent existence, independent existence, absolute existence. These are all same thing. Oh. Are you comfortable able to say? Are you comfortable able to say, oh, this doesn't exist from its own side because it appears. I does not exist from its own side because I appears. Does that make sense? Oh, very important word, very important. Now Yota says, oh, easy to say. Now in Tibetan, easy to say. Now easy to memorize, but in English, just one line. But it has deep meaning. Oh. I thought it inherently exists because it appears. Many years, I thought because it inherently is absolute evil because it appears. There's not absolute evil. There's no such a thing called absolute evil. You just label. It's just merely label. Oh, see? opposite thinking, like, oh, I thought because this is absolutely exists because it appeared. So now you are saying it does not exist from its own side because it appeared. Now whole concept can change it. So then people get lost. I don't blame, like, I don't blame myself, I don't blame anybody else, Now Yota says, that word needs to be think, and think again, not just one time read, then it's not like that. You completely forget that you label, oh, that's evil, you just label. Oh. And you think it's like absolute evil because it appears as absolute evil. That's a mistake. If that evil is merely labeled based on cause and conditions, say something that you don't like, or give some look that you don't like, then you mind superimpose another extreme view. You superimpose, not just that you believe. You believe. How are you going to cut samsara? No, you believe. First you impose 10%, then you impose 90%, then you just not just that, then you believe. So then you think it's inherently evil because it appears. Now all of a sudden somebody says, oh, it is empty of inherent because it appears. See? Now Yoda says. Does that make sense? Now Yoda says. Now Yoda says. You are saying it is not absolute because it appears. Before you thought it's absolute because it appears as absolute. And you believing in that. Say like room is kind of dark, but it has different component, kind of dark. All of a sudden you see some shadow, maybe a piece of bread you left on the table, shadow of that. Then you see it's like cockroach. So that is 100%, but of course there's something there, and the room is kind of dark, and you project something there. You project bugs or cockroach, whatever you project. How many different kind of emotion rise based on that? That does not exist at all. Your mind just made it up. Your just mind labeled that piece of bread as a cockroach. It's not a cockroach. What do you need to do in order to overcome all this anxiety and fear, all kind of fear, whom to call, maybe someone to call friend to come here to pick her up, all of that. You will be glad if you went with a flashlight. Look, before you call your friend, coming all the way for a couple of miles, then embarrass yourself with a piece of bread. See, so many kind of different thoughts rise. What do you need? You need I. That's more like wisdom. You need wisdom. That's I. Then you need clear instructions of emptiness. That's more like the light, bright, more light, more like flashlight. Flashlight, there's instructions on emptiness. That's more like flashlight. Together with that, then you go there, turns out it's a piece of bread. What happened? Cockroach is moving, coming close to you. It has antenna, everything. Antenna, what do you call? It's moving, everything. Your mind projected there. Luckily, you don't believe what you saw. You went there, check it out, find out it's a piece of bread. All the anxiety, emotion, calling friend, all of that disappear. Same thing. I, so angry, so unhappy. That I, how you experience that I? Did you ever analyze? Did you ever bother to analyze your experience of I, self? Maybe it's like a piece of bread. Then you label that's like evil. Then you believing in it without checking. Then the whole life, not just life, just one life after life. Oh. Now you does it. Oh. Now you does it. Wisdom is like I. You need to have I. to see, to find out the truth. And you need a flashlight, that's instructions on meditation. So then together with that, then you will, so then in the same light, that may all start from self. I. So attached. Do you have any clue? When you say I, do you have any clue what it really means? You mean like your body or what? Did we ever analyze? Never analyze. So now it's here. Now we yota says. Now we yota says. It is not absolute, because I used to say this is absolute because it appears. Or that is absolutely evil because it appears. Then you're believing in that. It's absolute because it appears. I used to say, now all of a sudden, Lama Tsongkhapa said, it's not absolute, inherent, independent, existing because it appears. Now yeah, that's it. It's a very important word. Very like this is like the word that's carrying a lot of weight there. Furthermore, appearance eliminate extreme of existence. Think about that.
Geshe-la, this word here, appearance, furthermore appearance. When we say appears, it can have two meanings. It can mean looks like. This thing appears to me as it looks like something. Or when we say appears, it can mean it wasn't there and then it appears.
No, it's not like that.
So it's the first one.
The first one, not the second one.
Thank you.
If it's the second one, that's very good news. Inherent existence is not there before. All of a sudden, after 1 week, it appears. Then they're going to disappear again.
Can I take Robbie's succinct words and make them more wordy to make sure I understand? Form is emptiness, which means it's empty of inherent existence.
Exactly right.
Emptiness is form means forms are dependent arising, and a dependent arising is a conventional truth.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So now, like when you what we need to understand when we see this in the Heart Sutra, form is emptiness, emptiness is form. So that what it means like emptiness, true truth, conventional truth, ultimate truth, and that that's simple. They use just example form, but basically means true truth, same entity, two different characteristics. Long as we see these are two different characteristics, then we still don't understand the Buddha's intention or core teachings. Make sense? Yeah. So now the second one is even more interesting. Like furthermore, appearances. That's very good. It's like it's not like it's just appears later on. It's not like everything. Every single our experience before we see emptiness, is like that. Every single experience that we have. No, maybe that's probably true. That's probably true. I say that's probably exaggerations. That's probably exaggerations. Maybe not true. Like yeah, most of the time, not that. So whenever we think about books, sometimes we just think of a book. We don't think of a book as permanent or impermanent. Sometimes we do think about a book. We think about impermanent, and permanent, impermanent. And sometimes you don't just think about impermanent, you just think of a book. So that also happens. Sometimes we just see things like when we are baby. When we are baby, we see things. We see, but there's no label. There's no label. Probably like more pure way of seeing. Then after that, then we grow up, we become sophisticated. Then we build so many, like just make up so many. Then mind become sophisticated. Then everything. So should not say, but most of not every single one of them, most of our experience interacting with the appearances, that things that are already there, So it's like that. So now all of a sudden, oh, John, this is not absolute because it appears. Then John gets a little bit scared, because John used to think, it's absolute because it appears. So now whole thing's changing. So then if John thinks deeper, so then it will make sense. Furthermore, appearance eliminate the extreme of existence. There's one extreme view. So now the second one. Then emptiness eliminate. Tongba. Called Tibetan was called Tongba. Because if someone who don't have any idea of emptiness, then of course that person, when they see the word Tongba, even Tibetan person, when they see word Tongba, it means nothing. It means nothingness. That's all they understand. They don't understand anything at all. So that here, this emptiness, and emptiness eliminate extreme of non-existence. See, Tongbe metacells. I thought, minute you start talking about emptiness, what I'm thinking that you are talking about nothing exists at all. So now you see, that's big mistake. When you say emptiness, and what you are eliminating, you are not eliminating existence, you are eliminating non-existence. That's not what I used to think. When I think of emptiness, I thought nothing. That's nihilism. That's nihilism. So even the quantum physics, they analyze atom, then the subatoms, then their conclusion of nothing exists. Nagarjuna theory of emptiness began from there. No, something exists. But not the way we see, but something exists. Very profound. That's nihilism, heading towards nihilism. Emptiness ends up emptiness, so eliminate extreme of non-existence. When you say when you say does not exist, that's too extreme. You are saying something that exists, then you are saying does not exist. That's too extreme. That's too extreme. Too extreme. If you say I'm not sure, that that's not extreme. If you say does not exist, that's extreme. So there's no. So now see, Nave Yota cells. Just think about that. Appearances eliminate extreme existence. Just think about that. Nave Yota cells. Tongbe, that's not what I used to think. I used to think other way around. Tongbe meta says, whenever I hear word emptiness, I mean that means nothing. No. Tongbe. Emptiness eliminate extreme of non-existence. See, non-existence. Tongbe meta says. That means it proves thing exists. Thing exists. It's not like proof thing does not exist. It eliminates non-existent. It proves something that exists. Tongbe meta says. So now you say this word, there's some taste, some flavor. Navi yoda se, navi yoda se wado, navi yoda se, tongbe meta se, tongbani. Navi yoda se wado, navi yoda se. No, it's very, very hard. But like eventually you will understand. So, I studied more than 20 years in the monastery, but still, so hard. But I like to say this word loudly, but in the deep down, what it really means, it means still not clear. So it has to begin from self that you experience, Tongbe meta tongbani, judan debu chayi tongbe meta tongbani, judan debu chayi sushina tanzu daga toba minjuros. So then, judan debu chayi sushina, judan debu chayi sushina tanzu minjuros. Then based on that, if you understand dependent arising. So then that's very good thing. Based on that, does not exist from its own side because it appears. It is empty. Does not exist from its own side because it appears. Same like self. Even though I feel like somebody criticized me, somebody called my name, like at that time, how dare you can call me, I am so, I analyze at that moment, analyze how you experience the self. That self probably like piece of bread, you see the cockroach. Oh, probably the same like that. And you analyze. But we don't analyze, we just bust into anger. Anger take over, we don't analyze. Oh, John, good morning, how are you? Oh, need to analyze. Oh, I'm fine. We say all the time, I am fine. What do you mean, I am fine? That I, the self, how you define the self. We don't bother to analyze. We just go with that. We just go with that. So that then goes round and round. Another emptiness, eliminate, extreme non-existence. Just think about that, Tombe metasis. This object exists. This object exists. You say now, this object is. So say this object is not absolute. Why? It appears. First one, it appears. So you eliminate the one extreme view. This object appears is not exists does not exist from its own side because it appears. See, appears. That's one thing you say. Before you are not used to say that, other way around. So now, then second one, Tongbe Meta says. Or you could say Tongbe Meta says, no, it exists. This exists because it's empty. See, it exists. Word that you use to prove that, you use empty. This exists because it is empty of inherent existence. That's why it exists. Oh, no. It exists because it's empty of inherent existence. No. Self exists because it's empty of inherent existence. People get kind of like get lost, get kind of probably angry or irritated because they used to believe there's something very concrete, solid, so.
Geshe-la.
Well,
So you said that in analyzing the self, it is like the bread and the cockroach. So it's not that in analyzing ourselves we don't exist, we will find, but that we exist in a way that was different than we thought before.
Exactly, yeah. You're absolutely right. Absolutely
Thank
right. See, like, first let me finish this. So see, these two lines, so I'm spending a lot of time here, so I think it's very interesting. Even if you say Tibetan, Nave Yota cells. And you can just say, Nave Yota, looking around, it doesn't mean just say the word. Sometimes, once a blue moon, then you think, when you say the word, Nave Yota cells. Oh, that's very interesting. Nave Yota cells. So then you pay a little more attention. That attention could go very deep. Then maybe you can liberate, okay? So there's first let me finish this. Emptiness eliminated extreme of non-existence. You are aware of this two extreme view? This is very important for second knowledge. Superimpose, there's one extreme view. Nihilism, there's another extreme view. Middle way in the between, free from those two extreme views. For the second knowledge. So let's talk about two extreme view here. Emptiness eliminates the extreme of non-existence. does it really mean anything? Does it make sense at all? Is there something to think about, or is it just crazy? If you, now second one, I'll read 5 minutes. If you realize how emptiness manifests in the manner of cause and effect, for me, cause and effect is totally different than emptiness. When in the Heart Sutra there's a cause and effect, emptiness, emptiness, cause and effect, just to say the word doesn't make sense at all. It does make, it should make sense. It must make sense. If you realize emptiness manifests in the manner of cause and effect, then you are not you are not captivated by wrong notion holding extreme views. Now views, both of them, extreme views, both of them. No. So then maybe the time's over now, so 2 extra more minutes. So then, think about that. Just whatever we study, so just think about that. Especially needs to analyze experience of self. When you become so fearful, so become so anxious, so nervous, analyze. Then when you come out of the meditation on emptiness, everything is like illusions. Everything is like illusion. It's not, nothing is solid, absolute serious. Everything is like dream. You just made it up so serious, but it's not serious. It's just dream. Like not dream, it's like dream. Like dream. It's not serious as you imputed. It's not serious as you imputed. It's not serious as you imputed. So then, like some people say, when they use LSD, that sometimes I met one young French tourist and two French tourists in South America. They are just traveling there. So they said this, talking about mushrooms. So I just become curious what it does. And some people say, oh, they like see something, like sometimes it sounds like they're seeing emptiness. Sometimes it sounds like very crazy, like I asked one of the French guy, young guy, what he sees. He sees his nose become like elephant nose. So that doesn't mean anything. Why you take something that is to see your nose like elephant nose? So then some people say, so I'm not sure, like, properly, relax your mind. Relax your mind. When you see emptiness, you relax your mind. Nothing is serious. It's just like illusions. Everything is like illusions. Including self, like illusions. Anxiety, fear, all of that. Whenever you become very anxious, need to analyze. So that helps. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. So maybe next Wednesday continue. Okay.
Turn to page 235, and we'll read the general dedication prayers. Lama Sangye Rushune Dowa Chikyang Malupa Dei Salam Gerbar Shok Janchu sen chorim poche, ma ke panam ke juchi, ke wanyam pa me paya, gone gondu fel washo, jampe power jitar kem padam, kundu zampo de yan de jinte, de da kungi jesu da loche, gewa di da tanche raptuno, du sun shepe gewa tanche ki, ngowa gala chodu ngambade, da she gewe sawa di kunkyon, zampo cheche raptu wargi. And turn to page 244 and 245 for the short long life prayer. Kandira we ko shinkam de pendande wa malu shungwene che zigwan tenzing yatsoi jape site balu tenju chi jonu ien alama jotu awatare tsembara sopa Lozan gewe de ton le pasho, jasun gengyo lama soade. Tupsu chanjin jangun gewe, tenzin kyon pewe, kunzu do poze, chok sun kulwele mun tudu. Padok so dushe kundu japten sho Om tare tu re so ha 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 Om tare tu re so ha.
Oh yeah, thank you very much.